All right, hey everybody, welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and we are live streaming. And once again, you are joining me for the Hero Hour. Welcome back to Misfit Corner. Check the volume, very good. All right, we're gonna do some drawing this evening. Not 100% what I'm drawing this evening. Oh, hey Eagle 43, how's it going? Not sure exactly what I'm drawing this evening, but you never know. Sometimes stuff just hits me. Let's see here. All right, I sent out the invite to a bunch of people. We'll see who's able to join. And we'll just get started. Once again, this is my 2019 Sketch a Day sketchbook. This is my second sketchbook. I already filled up the first one. And I am seriously behind on my Sketch a Days, so that's all right. It happens. I'm hoping very soon I'll be able to start doing maybe doubling up from time to time. So we'll see if we can catch up on our Sketch a Days. But in the meantime, we are just drawing. Let's see. What do I want to draw? What do I want to draw? I got an idea. Hold on a second. Let me pull up some reference really quick. Ooh, this one works. All right. All right. Had an idea for a character, and I'm just going to play around with some stuff this evening. We'll see what happens. It's kind of an on-the-fly type of thing. Got an idea for a character, and I just want to draw some stuff. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Well, not too much. Not too much. How was your Monday going?
It's Monday.
Oh. Well, mine went completely off schedule.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's all right.
Let's get to what you really want to talk about is your day.
Yeah, well, I asked about yours first.
Yeah, but you don't actually care.
Well,
You just want to talk about you.
it is my show. I mean, come on. Just kidding. But I had some plans to do work on the store today. Turns out the flea market was closed, which should have made perfect sense, but that's okay. I thought I'd have a whole day of getting stuff done, and it did not happen. So I took a lot of naps today. I actually napped when I got home, and then I napped at noon, and then I napped again at 4. So today was a restful day, so to speak. That doesn't happen very often around here. Did you hear we broke a record? Well, we didn't break a record, but we matched a record temperature-wise in the city.
No.
Yep, we broke 100 degrees today, and this is the first time for this day in May since 1967 that we were in 100 degrees, which that's pretty bad. Our poor old AC was not doing it very well this week, so we went out and bought some small window units for the rooms, just for the living room and for the kids' rooms, and it definitely makes a difference. Knowing that our temperatures were going to get really high, it was a good idea. And the kids will love me more for it. I think they all had plans. I mean, Mike's at work now, but I think they might. Raphael and Ayla had plans for today. I have no idea what they were doing. I think they went to a lake or something. I don't do any of that kind of stuff anymore. Nope, stay home and rest is what I did. Did you do anything today, or
No.
get a chance to work on anything today?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, it's always a good thing when you can. Hey, PS, how's it going, man?
Started working on some third page for samples.
Oh, okay. Very cool. I got to put more stuff in the Dropbox, don't I? I forgot about that. We'll get to work on that very shortly.
Sorry, doesn't matter.
Oh, well. It's my part of the thing, you know? It's supposed to be. I told you I would do it, and I will do it.
I'm actually designing a character for these samples.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's cool. Nothing you can show on screen, right?
Mm-mm.
Good. Well, I mean, not good, but I'm glad at least I know.
Mm-hmm.
So the goal today was stay out of the sun.
What the?
What? He says, I got a summer job since I can't do painting and construction in the summer. I'm getting sunburned every day, handing out free samples. I'm not complaining, easy money. Oh, I hate the idea of getting sunburned. When I was a kid, we would go stay with my grandmother, and she was like a beach lady and liked to go to the beach, and I thoroughly hated the beach and I hated getting sunburned. And it always happened. I also always got sand in my pants. I always hated that too. I'm sure I'm not the only one that complains about sand in their pants. He says, "When you guys gonna try for Hero again?" We're working on it. We got some plans for actually having some printed copies on hand before we start, and I'm hoping within the next few weeks we'll be able to start putting in an order for that. I got to get a little bit of money together and have a little other things happen first, but it's coming along. It's coming along. Hey, Tank, how's it going? Hey, Bethany, how's it going? And Models 316 is here. Hey, guys. Hope you all are having a fantastic holiday, staying out of the sun. Down here in good old Jacksonville, we reached over 100 degrees today, and it's keep moving, Benji. Keep moving. And it's actually really horrible outside right now. 100 degrees out and 95 in the shade, so.
It's about 75 in my house, so I'm fine.
I think I actually turned off the AC because the units are doing a pretty good job, but it's still like 78 in the house. So.
Well, it's a little warmer into my living room,
Yeah.
in the studio in my bedrooms. It's really cool.
Very good. Very good. Well, I tell you what, one of those units, one of those small, like 10 by 20 square foot units that covers like a small bedroom, works absolutely fantastic, like in Ayla and Mike's room, because those rooms are even smaller than that.
The last time we were in Ollie's, they had, at least when my mom was in town, they had those little corner tower units.
Well, I ended up just getting the window units. Those are super easy to install, and
I wouldn't mind one of those little towers, a couple of those little towers, just in case.
Yeah.
I did this yesterday. This is what I did yesterday.
Oh, very nice. Is that a 9 by 12?
No.
What size is that?
11 by 17.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Now, is that already claimed, or is that going up for auction?
It's not going up to auction.
Okay.
It's for Manny.
Very cool.
I'm just sending it to Manny.
Very cool.
With the rest of his stuff.
It's because he bought the auction killer, right? Very cool.
Well, he asked to draw Angela for the next time. I'm just going to send this to him.
Sometimes that's easier, right? One of the things I want in the store, I wanted to put a TV against one of the back wall, the 4-foot wall, in order to have like cartoons and movies and stuff playing. And they had a 32-incher on clearance at Walmart for $99. That's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. And then when I went by Friday, they had the same TV marked down to $69. I'm like, well, damn, that's actually a pretty good deal. I mean, it's just a cheap throwaway TV, but for my purposes, it works perfect, you know? So Mike and I went ahead and secured one, and just so happens they had a 32-inch mounting rack marked down to $18. So for less than $100, I got everything I wanted, and I was planning on installing it this weekend or today, and turns out that did not happen. So, but that's okay.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Rick, how's it going, man?
Yeah. Hereby not so popular demand.
Yeah. How's Canadian Memorial Day, also known as just another Monday for you, going?
Good. Same old.
Yeah. Okay.
How was your Memorial Day besides not getting a rack set up or something like that?
Well, there was two things I was gonna actually. Benji, what are you doing? Get. They're playing. They're chasing each other around the room. There were 3 projects I was going to work on today at the store. One was setting up the TV. 2 was setting up a new set of the wall pieces that'll hold comics and other stuff. And the other thing was behind the wall is what I call our back room, because it's just a small, like 4-foot space that I made for the store where we could like put stuff and get crap out of the way. And I wanted to put like a little quick shelf in there so that it would actually hold stuff. And needless to say, none of that stuff got done today. So, but that's all right. That's all right.
And why did none of it get done?
Because the flea market was closed today.
Oh.
So when it's closed to the customer, it's closed to me as well, which kind of stinks, but that's just how it goes.
So they won't let you in there even when it's okay. Well, I thought it would have been closed every other day that you were there.
Well, no,
stuff.
They're open
except for Saturday or Sunday.
No, they're open Monday. They're open every day, but they're only open till 5 o'clock. So it's just That's just how it goes. But that's because I was off from the regular job. I figured I'd have time to go in and get a little bit of work done today. And I was actually I was looking forward to it. And I got there and at like almost 10 and the gates were locked. And I'm like, well, okay, I guess I'm going home. But I should have figured it. And the guy mentioned to me that they were open most holidays. And I'm guessing this is just one of the ones that they're not, which is fine. But it means I'll have to do the work during the week after the normal regular day job, and that's going to be a pain because I can't always get off early. So we'll see what happens. Otherwise, I'll be just working in there next Saturday. Which actually we had a fantastic Saturday this week and Sunday, and Mike actually came on Sunday to help me, and he was rather surprised with all the work that we were doing in the store while we were working. The number of people that were coming into the store and were still buying stuff. You know, we were still making sales even though we had put out all the boxes, and one of the goals for Sunday was to rearrange them because all the boxes were in alphabetical order, but not all the boxes were in order. So you'd have boxes A, B, C, G, L, N. So they were out of order. So we went and we took everything out and redid the whole entire thing. And while we were doing that, we still had people coming in and buying stuff. So it was like, it was cool. It's not a bad thing to have to be busy, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Let's see. Scott. Scott, I'm not sure what you mean by your last message to me in my notification. Scott, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Can everybody hear me out there?
Yeah,
you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What? What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. What?
Huh?
Huh?
Speak up. Not you.
I wasn't talking.
No, the dog, dude. The dog started barking when I said speak up. Yeah.
You told him to speak. He did.
Not him.
You want to hear a funny story? We got back from seeing John Wick 3, and I was telling the dog stuff. We saw a movie about a dog movie. My wife said it wasn't a dog movie. I said, well, it had dogs in it that were very well behaved, very well trained. Something my dog is not. He is not very well behaved.
No, he's a bad dog. He's a bad dog.
Not a bad dog. He's a good dog.
No, he's a bad dog.
No, he's a good dog.
You said he's not well behaved. That makes him a bad dog.
Well, he's not well behaved around other people, but he's well behaved around me. Actually, my wife says he's a completely different dog when I'm not home. You know, I think it's because he and I we were attacked one time by a larger dog, and he always feels like he has to protect me. And so anytime somebody comes around me or is in my vicinity, he gets in protector mode. And my wife says when I'm not home, he doesn't do that. You know, I'm like, okay, well, it's good to know I'm loved. But he's a good dog.
He's a good bad dog. Or is he a bad good dog?
Oh, he's a bad dog. Bad dog.
He would definitely.
All dogs are bad dogs.
That's not true.
All dogs are bad dogs.
All right.
It is true. You can't fight truth.
You can fight it. It's just a losing battle.
I know. All dogs are bad dogs.
I don't know why you would say that.
But how do you validate the statement though to prove that it's true?
They exist, don't they?
That doesn't make it true.
Sure it is. I don't lie.
You don't lie ever?
Everything I say is 100% true.
I don't know about. Well,
I am the truth.
you are the truth.
I am
Okay.
the truth. I am the light. I am the way.
Uh-oh. Do we smell any smoke around anywhere? Let's watch out for some lightning.
I would never strike myself down with lightning. All hail me.
No, Bethany, I'm just at a different angle in my room.
There's going to come a time, Avery, where the cops are going to come to us and say, and exactly at what point did he become a megalomaniac? And we say, oh, well, it's on video. Just watch.
No, not a megalomaniac.
Good Dog says, "Run, Rick, run!" Lorenzo says, "Avery's claiming to be Jesus."
No,
Eagle says,
No.
"Avery's gone mad. All hail his madness."
No, I'm not Jesus.
Well, he's the way, the truth, and the life.
Jesus was pretending to be me.
All right, we
Okay. Run!
You know,
Run.
we really need some rain in this part of town. I think I just heard thunder.
La 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 la. I'm not crazy. The voices told me so.
Bethany's like, we have a furry and a megalomaniac on the show.
Yes.
Lorenzo's, I disavow. Yes, disavow.
I just want to start my own cult.
Who was that guy that said the way to become rich or whatever was to start your own religion or something?
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm starting my own religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it going to be called?
I don't know. But just imagine you finally have a deity you can pray to, and when you ask to answer your prayers, he will actually tell you, no, I can't do nothing for you. No more sleepless nights wondering, is they listening? Does he care? You finally have one. Me.
Yeah,
And I would just tell you, no, and I don't care.
So why should we follow you to begin with then?
I'm the only one that's honest about it.
He is the truth. He is the light. There you go.
I'm the only one out of all the ones you can choose that's honest about it. No,
I'm not
and
sure.
I don't care. That'll be 10%.
I'm not sure whether I'd call that light, but that's a little, dark.
That's the joke. I do apologize if I offended anyone.
A good dog says, unsub right now, save your soul. Tanks, Avery's angling for a ticket to the rocket sled to hell.
Oh, dude, I think I bought one of those years ago.
Scott's like, unless you're a ginger, it doesn't matter. I'm not sure what that means. They're saying Rob Hubbard was the one that said about the.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, Rob Hubbard. Oh God, that dude. It's like, I'm a crappy science fiction writer. Let me create a religion, and it worked. And like people believe that stuff. I'm just like, oh, and you think I'm crazy for believing in the magical Jew? That stuff's real crazy.
Oh, Avery.
By magical Jew, I meant that I'm a Christian.
Yes, I know.
I just have a warped sense of humor.
I know. It's all right. We still love you.
We think.
I do believe in Jesus.
You believe in Jesus? Okay.
I'm just
so you follow the Greek stuff now. Zeus.
Zeus. Hey Zeus. Every once in a while, Rick throws a really funny one out there, man.
Oh goodness. All right, I got to rein this in, guys. I got to rein this in.
Aren't the root? Well, the root of the language is Latin, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
not Greek, but Greek was around before Latin, I believe.
They spoke
ancient Greek.
Yeah, but didn't they speak Latin also? The Greeks?
No, Latin. I'm pretty sure was invented after them.
After them? Okay.
I could be wrong, but
No, I don't know. I think Latin was the root for Greek. I took Latin for 3 years. I don't remember. I really don't care.
Because
I didn't pay attention.
Somebody look it up.
I know the New Testament was written in Greek and Aramaic.
Yes.
And of course, the Old Testament was written in Hebrew.
Some of it was in some other languages too, I believe.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not a.
Bethany said a bit ago, give me your money and I will answer your prayers.
With no.
Evans after that, I wouldn't take advice from it.
No, not for me.
Good Dog says, this happened on Rick's show too. This show needs an exorcism.
Yeah.
And Scott said, yeah, Rick's show had demons.
Oh,
yeah,
my God.
I was drawing one of my demonic characters.
Oh, Rick, you're... I there you go. I drew some bobs for somebody.
P.S. Melter's like, Joseph Smith was a prophet. Dum, 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 dum.
Oh, God, yeah.
Guys,
I do want to see that.
You guys really want to see me get this channel,
Dum, 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 dum. No, you've never seen the Mormon episode of South Park?
No.
Oh, dude, it's so funny. It's pretty hilarious.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Eagle says, Manny, you need to get a priest to save this stream.
I know, dude.
Bethany's ha ha ha. Melters, we're gonna need a revival potion from the RPG to save this stream.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was just watching a video on Daggerfall Unity. I was kind of like, I might download that. All that.
On what?
Daggerfall Unity. It makes Daggerfall playable on modern PCs in the Unity engine.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Yeah, I know.
Scott says, taco vendors everywhere need your support. Okay.
That's probably a Jesus comment.
Yeah. Bethany says, no, don't drop the topic. This is hilarious. Good Dog is.
It was
hazardous. Sorry, go ahead.
It was really funny.
Melters.
My megalomania. I mean, just throw it out there. I mean, I don't want people to be shocked later when they go, you know what, that Avery guy's a real jerk. It's like, yeah, I've been telling you.
All I have to say when it comes to Avery and everything that goes on, separate the art from the artist, please.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
Let's see. Melter then says, if Avery is a god, you have to give him Choco Tacos for an offering.
Oh, I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to go find Choco Tacos today.
Oh, you fail. I was about to ask you about that, actually. That's
No, it was. Honestly, I don't think I even went to Walmart today.
Andrew Charper, you have failed this live stream.
Wouldn't it have been closed?
No. Walmart's open. Walmart's always open.
Walmart's open on like Christmas Day. There's people that work at Walmart that have to go to work on Christmas Day.
Yeah, Muslims.
No, they
Oh, Rick, I think Rick actually crossed the line there. It's like, that could get you flagged.
Rick.
Hey, what? They work on Christmas. That could work so great for them.
That's like my favorite Chinese restaurant is always open on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
You know?
It's kind of it's actually a stereotype, but there's a lot of truth to it. Chinese restaurants are they're almost always open on Thanksgiving.
I don't think they're I can't remember a date that they are closed. I mean, I'm sure there is one, but I just don't know.
Bethany says she almost lost her soda over that line.
Yeah.
Best comment of the night.
Yeah, Muslims. I'm like, I gotta. It's like, whoo, and I thought I was pushing it a little bit. Rick, you're kind of a shitlord.
I'm kind of what?
A shitlord.
I can't be.
Good Christian boy? Nah. It's an act. It's always them. It's always the good boys and girls.
It's the quiet ones. Oh, am I quiet?
No. I don't think
just delete the live stream when it's over.
Yeah, Andrew's gonna have to delete this one.
No, nobody's gonna watch it. It's all right.
It's like my megalomania now seems very tame.
Hey, it's just like us Christians, we work, Walmart on their holidays.
Yeah, that's not how it's going to get taken.
Yeah, well.
But it's okay. That's okay. Andrew could actually use the fake controversy. It would actually help him out. A little bit of fake outrage would do him some good.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
What?
I think I left my smokes in here.
Does it smell like smoke in there? What?
No, my mom's looking for her smokes.
Oh. I thought she said
she was in my room while I had my live stream on earlier. Actually, no, she was in afterwards when I was talking with Scott and some other people.
All right, this sketch didn't go exactly the way I planned it to, but I had fun with it, and it gives me an idea for something else, something I may work on later. Hey, Kodiak's in the chat. Hey, man, you gonna join?
Kodiak.
If he does join, I'm ending the live stream.
Why? Kodiak's great.
I know.
Kodiak can be the first member of my church. I need followers.
Do you restrict your followers from having worldly goods like wives?
No.
Not worldly goods like wives, but restrict them from having like you're the only one that's allowed to have wives?
No, it's none of that. I just want the 10%, man.
Oh, okay.
Everything else is fair game. I'm just in this for the money. and the mindless obedience, but mostly the money. No, I just want the 10%, man.
Weren't there religions, made up religions where they were only the leader was.
You could make it more than to 10%. It's your religion, right?
He's not being greedy.
Yeah,
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
To be greedy. No, yeah, there's no need to be greedy. Well, I get
Sign all your
I
problems.
get 10% of everything, including your wives.
Okay, I think that's worse than mine.
No, wasn't it like? Didn't David Koresh like? He was the only one allowed to have children or something in his cult or whatever.
No, I think he was marrying some children.
Oh well.
Yeah, like it got creepy. He's like, well, it was good enough for Mary. He was one of those.
Yeah, I don't think I could get it. I could get down with that. That's not my. No.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you.
No wives, just a harem, says Bethany.
Tank saying he sent you a DM, Andrew.
Oh, okay. If it's what I think it is, then good.
Oh yeah.
I actually have 2 boxes I got to mail out, and that's
yeah.
potentially one of them.
Oh.
Okay. So one of the comments that I got on my making the store video was that I needed to add more color to the store. Okay. And which I agree. It's very much, there's black and white art all over the place and so forth.
And white boxes. You can make all the boxes different colors.
Well,
I could just give you some files of some of my artwork, and you could just.
Well, I wanted to show you guys. Well, one of the things I had noted, and I mentioned this to Mike last night when we were at the movie, was that for a comic book store that has a direct connection to a movie theater, our lack of comic-related movie posters in the store is actually kind of criminal. The fact that I have a connection and I haven't used it. I haven't abused it. You want
a Crow 2 poster?
A which 2?
Crow 2.
Do you have a Crow 2 poster?
Yeah, movie poster.
Yeah, but is it like mostly dark?
I guess so. I don't know. I've never looked at it. I don't like it.
Oh, wait a minute. Crow 2? Like the one with what's her name in it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you can keep that one.
Yeah, I don't want it either. I never wanted it.
But there were 2 posters that I had from my time when I worked at the comic book store back in my early days that I kept that I wanted to frame and put up in my store. Well, I went by my storage unit and I found one of them. And I need to find the other one because the other one was the Art Adams one. But this one here, I want to show it to you guys. This is actually kind of cool. Give me half a second. I'll switch my camera around so I can show you the whole thing. You guys vent for just half a second while I was getting ready to cancel the stream. Hold on. Pressing the wrong.
Good job, Andrew. Nice going.
Give me half a second. Let me figure out what I'm doing here. Hold on.
All right.
1. There's a full second.
But I could take this opportunity to tell these people about their Lord and Savior, me. Have you heard the good news about me? Oh God! Oh, I'm going to hell, and I'm taking all of you with me.
Not me. I ain't subscribing to nothing that you're selling.
You're smart. Wise choice.
Hey, PS, see you later, man.
See, you drove PS away, Andrew. Thanks, man.
I didn't try to. FaceTime camera.
Yeah, FaceTime.
Okay.
Blinded!
Run for your lives, people! Run for your lives! Notice the big stack of comic book boxes is gone. I took all of them to the store this weekend.
Oh no!
48 of those damn things fit in my little car.
Oh no!
And I got them there, and I actually kind of guilted Mike a little bit because I did it while he was asleep, and I said, yeah. Later on, I told him, yeah, 48 boxes. I loaded them myself into the car. I drove them to the place, and I unloaded them all by myself. I'm like, and I let you sleep in. That's how wonderful of a dad I am. But here, check this out. This is one of two or three posters. I got to find all of them, but two of them I framed in like poster frames because I wanted to put them up in my store. And one of them was an Art Adams DC. I think they're both DC Showcase. But the other one was an Art Adams one, which was cool. But this one is from Showcase 94. This is a Joe Quesada image. See if you guys can see this.
Oh, I'm not sure whether I have that comic.
There we go. That's a little bit better. But it's a 4-piece poster. It's folded that they sent to stores to put up as promotional things. And I really like this one, so I kind of snagged it and kept it. But this has Batman and Robin. This is from the Nightfall days, like right after Batman broke his back. And has a whole bunch of these villains in it. And it's just a fantastic image by Joe Quesada. And what's really cool is like up here in the corner, that's like the Scarecrow is like in the far corner, but it's got so many great villains in here. And I believe it was, inked by Kevin Nolan. So this is fantastic. This is going up in the store. And
how much are you selling it for?
I'm not selling it. That's mine. It's not for sale. Even though my wife told me, she said, if you put it up in your store, you have to be willing to sell it. So she said, don't put up anything in the store you're not willing to sell.
No.
And I'm like, okay. And
then you have.
If I put it up in the store and I tell people I won't sell it, I will sell it. I'll sell it. I'll put a ridiculously high price that nobody is going to ever pay for a 4-piece, poster,
Okay, how much?
I want $150 for it. We'll say $150 for it. It's just a poster. There's nothing special. But
I'm sure there's somebody crazy enough to pay that.
Well, if somebody's willing to give me $150 for it, I'd sell it then. But otherwise, no, it's not for sale. It's decoration. There's not a lot of decoration in the store. That's going to be one piece of decoration. Evan Von Scriber asked who drew it. It was Joe Quesada and Kevin Nolan back from 1994. That is who did it, and it's fantastic. All right, let me save this video real quick. I'll turn off my FaceTime camera so you guys can quit looking at me. I know you guys don't want to look at me anymore. It's fine. Ah! I turned on the other camera. Pointing right at my face.
Turn them upside down. He's Nightcrawler. He hung upside down.
It's like Lionel Playworld.
Lionel Playworld? What?
Turn it frown upside down.
Flip flop.
Their little slogan.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
What else did I have to show you guys? I don't think I have anything else here to show you all. Everything else. Oh, I did load the drawing table, the top of my drawing table into my car. And one of the things that actually shocked me, I'll have to show you guys this in a video later, but I totally forgot because the thing's been in storage for 3 years. I forgot that it's green. The top is green. It's very much like the green in the store that I despised, and I just never realized it. So I'm going.
It's green like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I may have to paint it just so it's not green. Oh. All right.
Just so it's not the green.
Yep. I bought more poster board.
I'll sell you my signed Adam Hughes Women of DC Comics poster.
Oh, I just remembered something else I was going to show you. You have a signed limited edition Women of the DC Universe poster?
It's not limited, but it's the Catwoman one where she's clawing across the poster of the poster of the other Women of DC.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's signed by Adam Hughes. It's
my God. Who took the chunk out of the bottom of that panel?
You did.
Man, that looks horrible.
It's covered by a word balloon. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I did it then.
Yeah. It's covered by a word balloon.
I actually did have something to share with you guys. While I was getting stuff out of the storage unit, I was just looking for the posters, and I found one. I thought I found the second one, but it wasn't that. It was something else. But I found a bin with books that I wanted to pull out and take a look at. Oh, a plastic bin with some books in it. And I don't know what's in this bin, but let's take a look. Let's see here. This is an early preview copy that I did of Hero back when I was calling the company Misfit Corner Press, which it became Misfit Corner Comics. But, yeah. Oh, here's the
early versions of the pages.
Early versions of the pages in black and white. And this is 8.5 by 11, and you'll see I have like pencils where I circled stuff that need to go back and be corrected. See,
that could be a $500 to $1,000 tier on your next campaign.
This is back when the mom had no clothes. This is before I put clothes on her. Oh wow. Oh, and see, I got some blue line marks on here where I was noting I need to fix stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is like one of the copies that I printed out just to see how it would look. I wonder how much is in here.
Yeah, I put that, unless you want to really keep it, I put that on the $500 to $1,000 tier.
Yeah, look at this page. This one panel down here at the bottom almost comes completely off the page. That just looks bad.
Naked Fury says Good Dog Press.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Very cool. Let's see what else is in this box. Ooh, Avery, you might like this. Raptors Volume 4.
Oh yeah, I like that guy's stuff. I want those books. It's one of those things I've never got around to buying because it's kind of expensive.
This one's a little beat up, but oh, check it out. The Art of the Batman the Animated Series book.
Very cool.
Oh wow. Oh, what is this? This is a. Oh wow. This is a really.
Starfire?
Yeah, this is a real beat up George Perez drawing from 1998. This is an original sketch on a backboard that got all damaged.
From Gerald's
Pope
collection.
Fire on it.
I think, to be honest with you, I think Gerald gave this to me because what he wanted was Starfire topless, and George said he wouldn't do it. So this was as close as he would get to doing it. And Gerald was like, nah, it's not what I wanted, so he gave it to me. And it just, over the years, has gotten beat to crap. I mean, that's most likely a cat probably chewed on it.
Oh, dude.
So, but the book is pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I wish it had more character designs in it. That's the thing that I like the best, but
yeah.
Yes, it's got like pages like that with the character designs. Like that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Bruce Timm stuff. Wow. Very cool. All right, let's see what else we got in here. I got a copy of Girls with Slingshots Volume 2 by Danielle Corsetta. And it's actually signed to Ayla with a sketch in it. I think I got this for Ayla at a New York Comic-Con. I don't know if I ever gave it to her or not. Oh well. Oh, and here's a New York Comic-Con special edition from 2015, like Artist Alley guide, which for some stupid reason they put it in alphabetical order by first name, which is really dumb. Look right there, Andrew Charper, right under Amy Reeder, and right above Andrew Griffith. I know who one of those people is. I don't know who the other guy is, but that's cool.
Good Dog says put the Starfire on auction.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would buy it. Oh, I got copies of Draw Magazine. This is volume 15 with a Mike Manley cover. Volume 13 with an Alex Horley cover. Volume That's 13. Well, wait, that's 15 and 14 with Doug Mankey. Very cool. Damn, I haven't seen these in forever. This Draw is a fantastic magazine.
Yeah, all those magazines are gone.
Yeah, well, actually, I think they still do publish Draw, but I don't know. Oh, wow. Some of this stuff is fantastic. I haven't looked at these in years. I'm gonna definitely go through them and enjoy that. We have a New York Comic Con 2015 guidebook. This is from their 10th edition. This is back when Dark Knight 3 was just coming out. Very cool.
Cool.
Oh, Avery.
Good Doug says he'd buy it. He says, I love George Perez and Starfire.
I don't know if it's even worth selling, guys, to be honest with you, but we have Avery. You might like this. This is Aspiri sketchbook.
Oh yeah,
And heavy metal.
I love that guy.
Oh, this is probably one I either got this from Todd or I picked it up at a New York Comic Con for like dirt cheap.
Yeah, I love all those European dudes.
Oh, this is a fantastic book. I'll set it aside for you. I know it's something you definitely want to check out.
Bethany says your animated book is worth $60 on Amazon.
Oh, really? Oh, this is the package of information from my car accident. It shows you how important that is. Let me see what we got here. We got a sketch of Hero. This has got to be a really old sketch.
Oh yeah.
Probably not worth anything. We have
It's not worth anything. Jeez, really old.
Geek Squad warranty. This is probably from when I bought my TV. Take a look and see.
Just
Yeah.
don't make sure you don't dox yourself there.
Oh, if any of this stuff, this is like super old. Medicare Part D. So, that. AT&T, don't care about that. Ooh, here's a good one. Star Wars: The Art of Dave Dorman.
Oh, cool. It's an awesome book.
Oh yeah, he did all the covers when they relaunched the Star Wars comic series through Dark Horse. This one right here with Dark Empire, he did all the covers. These are fantastic.
Yeah, his covers are great. His painting.
Yeah, this is a nice little collection of art. I like it. I forgot I had this. Let's see. It's a copy of Twilight, issue 1. Ooh, check this out. This is Robot Santa. This is the further adventures of Santa's twin. This is in one of Dean Koontz books. I forget which one. I think it's Mr. Murder or something. The main character was a writer, and he wrote a children's book about a robot Santa who was Santa Claus's evil twin, and he then got somebody to illustrate it and got a copy of the book. This is really cool. And of course, the book is upside down in the sleeve, but yeah, shows you what I. Ooh, check this out, Avery. I don't know if you've ever seen this one. Wake. This is a fantastic. This is one of those European books that really inspired me to do the large size, the album size print.
Mm-hmm.
Wake is just fantastic. This is just gorgeous art. But
So it really wake you up?
well, what's funny about it is, I think there's 3 or 4 volumes in the series. I have the first 2, but for the American audiences, they edited it because as you can see on the cover, the damsel she's got bobs, but they put a black strip across it, and through the entire book, every time you see her bobs, it's covered with a black strip.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Heavy
Bethany
metal,
said,
other people didn't do that.
Oh, check this out. This is my senior yearbook. 1992 yearbook from Douglas Anderson from my school. Look at all that.
okay, let's see Andrew's picture. Let's see Avery's picture.
Oh,
I don't recommend it.
there's me right there. Look at that cute guy. Glasses and nerdy looking guy. That's me.
Is Avery there too?
No, he's 2 years behind me, so.
Oh, when he wouldn't be the graduated class. Well, that's yearbook.
You,
They don't show.
you guys want to see a picture of the chick that I dated? Let me see if I can find her. I ended up marrying her. Let me see, where's she at? Where's she at? Yep, that's my wife right there.
30 years ago.
Yes, she was very hot.
You need to look at my senior picture, not that one. That one.
I like this picture.
It's
It's
all
kind of dark and gothic-y, you know. Man, she was hot. She's still hot. I love that woman. Oh well, so that's the bin I found. So.
And that picture of the guy making the funny face on that page is the guitarist for Limp Bizkit.
Oh really? Do I have to go back and look? Hold on.
That was Wes.
Oh, right there.
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
Who's that? Les?
There's Ryan, and I don't want to dox people any more than I already have.
What is that?
It's telling too much personal information, where people can track you down and so forth.
By showing a
Yeah,
high school
well,
paper that's
I'm not-
available anywhere?
Yeah, I'm not hiding, so I really don't care. Yes, Bethany, she's very pretty. And I'm very glad I caught her. I caught her, and I grabbed hold of her, and I didn't let her go. And for 25 years, I've kept a hold of her.
Almost 26 now.
Yeah, love you, dear. I'm live streaming. Go away. I want to talk bad about you, and I can't do it if you're standing right here.
You talk bad enough out for you. You were in the house.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
At least you're honest about it.
So some of these are kind of beat up, but I'd still be willing to put some of them in the store if anybody. So
Well, Bethany says she'd like the animated book.
the animated book, the Batman one. No, that one's mine. I'm keeping that one. I think they had at one point somewhere along the line put out a hardcover version of that book, and if I can find the hardcover version, I will replace it. But this is a softcover version, so that I'll put aside for you. Nobody cares about those. The Draw magazines, these are awesome. Nobody cares about that.
Didn't Todd do?
Hold on a second.
No, keep
hold
it
on a
talking
second.
on here.
No drawing conclusions. Miss.
Sorry, she was asking me a question about Todd and his work on the Tony Braxton video.
Yes.
Something about she's back in the news or something. So.
She's on two different TV series right now.
Oh, Good Dog Press says yearbooks are in the public domain, so no doxing. Okay, that's good. That's good. But yeah, this one's actually. I think I got this from Todd, to be honest with you. I don't think this is one I would have gone out and bought, but
What?
well, yeah, I would have the Raptors one.
Oh yeah.
Had I seen it, I probably would have bought it, but
Yeah.
I don't think I did. I think
That's
Todd
the-
gave it.
That's the same guy that did that new graphic novel series from DC, that Dark Prince or whatever it's called.
This is very.
You know, it's like two little hardcovers.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that guy. See his stuff looks better than the Batman DC stuff when he does his own work.
Yeah.
That book's that came out in what, the late 90s,
Let me check.
early 2000s.
Is this creator owned? Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his work.
Copyright 2003. Well, this is book 4.
Yeah.
So the other ones are probably a little bit earlier than that.
Yeah, exactly. That's like that. Gypsies is his, and there's he has a couple other series he's been doing, and it all, like, the Batman stuff he's doing looks cool, but that looks better to me.
Yeah.
And it's that European album size. I believe it's like 8.3 by 11.7, something like that.
Hold on a second. Let me get out the ruler. I have a ruler right next to me. I can tell you. It's
You're gonna rule this.
845 by 11, just a little over 11 and a half. So
It's around that same aspect ratio. Okay.
nice, decent size. Very cool.
That's around the size that Children of the Deep is going to be.
Cool.
8.3 by 11.7.
Well, there's some good stuff in here. I had gotten a whole bunch of stuff for the store, and I cataloged it, put them in bags, taped them, sealed them, put prices on them, and so forth. And I've got bookshelves filled with that stuff. But this is stuff that never got to that stage because it had been in storage. So I definitely need to go and look and see if I can find more because I'm sure I have more. I have so much crap. Guys, if you have so much crap in your house and you have so much crap in your collection, you need to open up a store so you can sell it all. That's what I recommend. Ugh. So Rick, how's it going?
Good. Yourself?
Not too bad. So are you going to be back to normal schedule for this Sunday, or do you know yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this Sunday I am. Probably from now on. It's just because at my church they have something called Lunch with the Lead Team. In other words, every 6 months or so, there's a lunch for the newcomers at any newcomers at the church that they can meet, all the pastoral staff in, like
Right.
a lunch type setting, So normally when two of the pastors are going on the missions trip and they're leading it, so they can't be, in the lunch with the lead team and, heading up the meeting with us at the same time. So ours got pushed back till 6:00 at night.
Okay. Well.
So it's going to be another 6 months before that meeting happens again. So, and by then I will have gone on my missions trip since that's in the middle of July or end of July.
The trip is in the end of July?
Yeah, July 25th to August 5th.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's the weather going to be like down there? That sounds like it's going to be a really hot time. I mean, hot as in that's the middle of their summer. Right?
with Rick,
The unintended fun.
Yeah. With Lady Killer Rick, dude.
Things just, all the heat will just flare around, I guess. So you'll have a Ric Flair there.
Oh, good God. I didn't get my button set up. My laugh track button. Ah, crap. I meant to do that and I forgot. I will try to have that ready. You know what else I need? I need a laugh track button and I need a oh no button. Where it just says oh no. Yeah, it's definitely something. Let's see. I'm just scrolling back through the chat, see if I missed anything important. Everybody's talking amongst themselves. And we're so glad you guys are here.
Yeah, so glad you ignored them.
Well, I mean, it's not. I don't mean to. It's just we're always doing something.
Just don't pay attention. I don't mean to. I just know you're there and don't pay attention.
No, that's why I need somebody. We need specifically somebody to pay attention to the chat, and we're gonna work on that.
I pay attention to the chat. I just can't always read it because you're talking.
I know. This says, am I the only person that sees that Rick is doing an impression of a ventriloquist? What was that about?
I don't know, but it was funny.
Rick the ventriloquist. Oh, you know what it probably was? Is the delay. Where you hear his voice and then you see him talk. That tends to be an issue sometimes with some of the live streams. It depends on your bandwidth as well as
Bethany, Rick cares about us. He reads the chat.
Oh, you know what? I was talking to Mike and I said, so we're now into the summer movies, so there's pretty much something good. Let me go back and step back. This is an Avery comment. Not good, but there's something I want to see pretty much every week. Doesn't necessarily mean it's good. But guess what comes out this week?
I don't know.
Wild guess. Come on, guys. Just take one guess.
No, not X-Men. X-Men's next week.
Yeah. June something or other. Yeah, the first weekend in June.
I honest to God don't have a clue.
Godzilla.
What?
The new Godzilla.
Oh, I was disappointed pretty I'm good on Godzilla.
All right.
If I want to watch a Godzilla movie, there's tons of old, classic, great Godzilla movies to watch. I don't need some new turd. I'll watch the old turds because they're entertaining.
My biggest problem with the first Godzilla movie, which I enjoyed, we went to saw it in the theater, it was very good, is too much humans. They focused on the humans way too much. We wanted to see Godzilla. There was even one scene where Godzilla was doing something, and you were following the people as they ran into like a shelter of some type, and then you see Godzilla doing something, and it looks like it's going to be really cool, and then they shut the doors to the shelter, and you don't get to see what's happening. It's like, that sucked. But with this one, it looks like there's going to be lots of monsters, lots of Godzilla, and the more the better. You go to see the monsters, you go to see Godzilla, you go to see the fights and the monsters fighting. That's what you want to see. It's okay to have some of the humans, and to focus on them a little bit, but the majority of the movie, good 75% of the movie, should be the monsters and stuff like that. So I'm hoping they go that route, but it looks like there's a lot of stuff going on in this movie, so it could be very fantastic. Scott says the last one was trash because they never showed Godzilla. Well,
yeah, that was trash. I was angry.
There was so much of it. It was so much from the point of the view from the humans. Like, even when Godzilla was there, you didn't see him because of, destruction was happening. And like, I remember it's like the one thing where the guy's on the train and all of a sudden everything starts falling apart, and you know why it's falling apart, but you don't get to see it all. So,
It was trash.
Yeah, well, it was still entertaining. I enjoyed it.
It's trash.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go see the movie for free, so it doesn't matter to me.
Trash.
That's the advantage of having a kid that works at a theater. Sometimes you get to go see free movies. So.
Okay, trash.
Oh, I tried to convince Mike. There was a huge display in the lobby at his theater for Dark Phoenix, and I mean, this thing is at least 20 feet long, 8 feet tall, at least 2 to 3 feet thick. And I asked him, I said, "Hey, Mike, do you think that'll fit in the store?" He's like, "No." And I said, "What if we hang it from the ceiling?" He's like, "No." And I said, "Could we at least try?" And he's like, "No, Dad." So, sometimes he's smarter than I am, but
Sometimes.
I love how you both picked up on that at the same time.
I know the boy. Sometimes.
That was classic.
Actually, one of the things so far about the new Godzilla movie that has disappointed me is the toys. They have one Godzilla figure that's like, he's like 2 feet tall. He's like huge, but they don't have any of the other monsters at that same scale. All the other monsters are at the smaller scale for the smaller Godzilla. It's like, if you're going to give us a big-ass Godzilla, you need to give us a big-ass Rodon, a big-ass Mothra, We need big toys,
Yeah, big.
Big.
Like it really.
We need the monstrous
toys. That's right.
Yeah.
They're monsters, so they should be monstrous.
I know where you can get some monstrous toys.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. They're
Okay, I'm just looking at the releases for the next 3-4 weeks. May 31st, you get Godzilla 2. There's a couple other smaller movies that I don't really care about. June 7th, you have Dark Phoenix and The Secret Life of Pets 2.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that sounds awful.
June 14th, we get Men in Black International and a new updated version of Shaft, which
that might give you the shaft.
And June 21st, you get Anna, which we saw the trailer for Anna on. It's very much in the vein of like Atomic Blonde and Lucy and that kind of thing, where it's like a kick-ass female assassin. It actually looks pretty good. So we'll see. You get the Child's Play remake and Toy Story 4.
Trash.
Out of those three, which one do you think I'll see first?
Toy Story 4.
Most likely, yeah. And then
I won't see Child's Play.
yeah, well,
No,
the other big release this week was Aladdin, and I completely forgot it came out. To be honest with you.
It looks like trash.
Yeah. Hey Jerry, how's it going? He says they finally let me out of work on time so I could see the stream. Been a long time. Yeah, it has been. Well, we just assumed you've always been here. You've just been, quiet and lurking in the background. I never once questioned whether or not Jerry was there or not. I always knew he was there. Somewhere out there.
Somewhere over a rainbow.
Hey D, how's it going? I see D's in the chat too. Let's see what else we got going on. A lot of back and forth between the chat, which is good. But all right, so I showed you guys that poster I wanted to show you. I showed you the box of books that I found. I showed you.
Yeah. You had a couple of really good books in there too.
Yeah. And this is just one bin. I know there's
every once in a while, like Andrew shocks me. He's like, oh wow, you bought something good.
Well,
I'm shocked.
here's the thing, Avery. The majority of the stuff that you see that I bought that you think is good is because it was bought by Todd and then given to me. This is definitely a Todd buy.
Yeah, Todd has excellent taste.
The Aspiri, that sketchbook, that was definitely a Todd buy. Oh, the Dave Dorman, that was definitely a me because I like Dave Dorman. So, all right, guys, so we're gonna let you guys go a little early. I appreciate everybody coming by and stopping by. If you get an opportunity, hit like on the video. I mean, I don't know if it makes a difference or not. I'm sure somebody will tell you it will, but I don't know. And
it only takes half a second to hit it.
Yeah, it only takes half a second, and we appreciate it.
Hit like.
Yeah. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30 Eastern time. We just usually do a drawing, sit around, chit-chat, talk about whatever's going on. And, one of these days we'll have something amazing happen, and we'll be able to announce something, and it'll blow the roof off of everybody, and it'll be great. And then if you weren't here, everybody will be talking about it the next day, It'll be one of those things where if you weren't there, you missed it live, and you're really going to feel bad because you missed it live.
Yeah, you're going to feel real bad.
You want to know what it'll be? It'll be a Peep Show episode in which I choke on something and die.
No, it'll be a Peep Show where he doesn't lick his fingers.
I'm doing it right now just for you. Hey, Scott, no problem. He says, thank you for streaming for us. Hey, we enjoy it. We enjoy going out there and doing stuff. So, all right, everybody, I hope you all had a fantastic Memorial Day. And for the people in Canada, I hope you had a really good Monday.
Yeah,
and if you get an opportunity, subscribe to Illustration Studio 7.62 and Cross Comics. They're both fantastic channels.
Yeah.
And
I haven't been on my channel lately. I'll be back soon.
Just let me shill for you and be quiet.
I'll be back soon though on my channel. It's coming. There's some things I've got to get done.
Avery's got big plans. I've
got mediocre.
Big plans in a shrinking world.
That's right.
I've got mediocre plans, but
mediocre plans. All right. Well. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you coming out and checking us out, and we will catch you all on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye, guys.